Oh, there you are, YouTube. This is going to be a one take, and it's going to be a review of this movie that I just watched for the very first time called Thumbsucker. Came out in 2005. This is a part of my wife and I's Keanu Reeves marathon that we are doing. The marathon is not in chronological order or anything like that. We just happened to pick this movie to watch today. And I found it pretty interesting. Like, if I'm Roger Ebert, I'm giving it a thumbs up. And I'm, giving it a few stars. I don't think it's bad or anything. Not a movie that I'm going to watch over and over again or anything like that. But what I liked about it was, like, as a kid, I don't like. Here, the main character, there he is. He's sucking his thumb. Has, I believe, anxiety and ADHD, and that he's played by, right there, that name, Lou Pucci? Pookie? How am I saying that? So he's this teenager navigating life with his parents, who are Dion Frio and, am I saying his name right? I mean, I don't know if I've ever said that right, but and as well as my goodness, I'm stumbling over everything, but this is a one take. This is all going in there. Tilda Swinton as well. Tilda Swinton is his mother, and Vincent D'Onofrio is his dad, and then he also has Keanu Reeves, who is a supporting character. He's the reason we watch this movie. He plays his dentist, and then who else is in this? We have I'm seeing Vince Vaughn, who is his debate teacher. Benjamin Bratt, who he has an interaction with, but it's more minimal. But the interesting thing I found about this might be a movie that you watch when you're young. I didn't watch it when I was young. Came out in 2005, but it just somehow got past me. I remember the advertisements for it, but I just never made an effort to see it. And what I found interesting is that as a kid, I think you're going to focus on the main character, the thumbsucker, but as an adult, I was less interested in him and more the adults around him, and I think this movie is telling two stories that are great for younger people and older people. I don't know if you're going to focus on them both until after you watch the movie. But what's interesting is this kid is just having a tough time through life. Things aren't really going his way. Covered in anxiety, ADHD, all of these, challenges ahead of him for different reasons. And he's, sort of reaching towards these adults, looking for help, looking for normalcy, looking for stability and things like that. But me watching this as an adult, you're sort of seeing that none of these adults have it together. They also are struggling with these various things and regret things that they didn't do when they were younger, wish they could do now, but for various reasons they cannot. And we're getting that from every adult character, I believe. Maybe less so with Vince Vaughn. He seems to be the most, stable person in the entire film, I would say. But when it comes to Tilda and Vincent, they have very interesting characters. And what I like about it is when you are a kid, at least this was, my situation, not everybody has this, you just assume your parents have it all together. And they get life, they have answers for everything, they can help you with anything. But this movie, Thumbsucker over here, is reaching out to his parents, hoping to find that. Let me get some help here. But he's realizing, wait a second, my parents don't even have it together. And he's learning this about his dentist even, Keanu Reeves. My dentist, Keanu Reeves, doesn't even have it together. And I just think that is an interesting thing to see in a movie. And for me, like, when this movie came out, I know I would have been focused on his character, but now I'm focused on the adults because I myself am a parent now. And I'm thinking, I don't have it together. I'm not my own parents. But the thing is, I'm sort of realizing they probably didn't have it together either. Or they're just from a different generation that does have it together. I don't know, I never saw any anxieties in my parents at all. I don't think. If I did, I don't remember them. And I'm like always worried about that with my kids. I'm like, I don't know how to do something, can't help with a certain thing. And, I'm just sort of thinking, how am I going to prepare them for something if I don't know how to do something? Because it just seemed like my parents knew how to do everything, but maybe they were stumbling along too, learning as they go, like that country song says, life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. And I think that's what this movie was all about, is no one you know has it fully together in every facet of their life. It may seem that way. That was another interesting thing, because I feel like with social media, which is not present in this film, with social media, we have that feeling when we're looking at people that life is perfect, that life is perfect, that life is perfect. But we also know that's only what they're showing us. But it's sort of that thing where you are thinking this person has it together, but there are, parts of their life where they don't have it together. And that's what I found interesting about this, is that this came out in 2005, and had I seen it in 2005, I would have read it completely differently than I read it today. Disc replay. Why do you put those stickers on there? These stickers are almost impossible to get off without ruining your DVD case. So it's just going to be there forever. So I watched the movie Thumbsucker. Thumbsucker. This came out in 2005, those indie, drama, comedy films. What is that genre called? Someone needs to coin it. It's probably coined already somewhere out there. Your Little Miss Sunshines, your other movies that I can't think of right now that are like this. What genre is that? Keanu Reeves is good in this. He plays an interesting character. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say, if I'm Roger Ebert, I'm giving this a thumbs up. But I'm not gonna watch it, probably ever again. Maybe one other time, two other times, something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this review, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.